What's poppin'? What's up? Got that sopo in my cup. Happy Easter! I hope all is well. So today's a special day. Today is my mom's 67th birthday. So it's also her 8-month passing anniversary. It's pretty interesting to have all of these anniversaries all at the same time. But what I've noticed is timing and God is God. So I'm going to read a soul purpose spread. I'm going to read it, yes, for myself. And it was suggested by a friend a couple weeks ago. I was sitting at a coffee shop in Arizona and I was just spiraling. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what's happening. Oh my God. And 2 weeks later, which was yesterday, the same spiraling happened. I'm standing now in another coffee shop with the same situation that happened, just, 2 weeks different. And I was like, okay, so I met with the same situation, just it's the same shit over and over and over. So what does God want me to know from this? And then as soon as I say that, a friend picks up the phone and calls me. Same, and I was in the same space when I spiraled, and another friend who called me 2 weeks ago. And they both told me like, hey, slow down, breathe. And I'm like, okay, ground. And ask yourself the same questions you're asking God. And I started recognizing okay, in these moments, God is never a space of confusion. God is a God of clarity. And God is never going to leave me anywhere. And on a day like today where I want to be sad, and I want to, spend my day in bed, I'm not going to do that. I am going to rest. But I am going to, for sure, give this message. And I'm going to give this message because it was suggested by both friends that I use I me statements in this reading today to not only read for myself, but maybe today this reading for the soul purpose spread that I'm going to read also for myself, but also for the collective, because y'all are a part of me and I'm a part of you. Perhaps me reading this will also help someone else and also give me something to look back on. When I feel lost, if I feel, I don't know why I'm hearing stolen, but if I feel lost, stolen by grief, anxiety, if something takes over me, I want to also have this to look back on. But yes, I'll either say I or the collective in the spread, but this is called the soul purpose spread. And this is a part of your Akashic record, is the book of your soul. It's the reason why you're here. It is the bread and butter over here at Addison-Prescott. And when you come for an Akashic record reading or a soul purpose reading or a give me a minute reading, which is a 60-minute reading, we actually get grounded and we slow down and we start to recognize, what's happening right here in the present moment and what new choices can we make? What system processing and system thinking can we create in order to move forward? And I thought that this was a perfect day to do this. I'm going to be channeling my mom because I really want to hear what message my mom has for me and for the collective. And let's just keep going. Let me get some water. Okay. Open mouth, exhale, let go. And I'm going to say this because it is spring. Today is also an excellent day to start setting new intentions. I know we just had a full moon, and full moons are about release. I would also say release, let go of the parts of you that have already served you. And be grateful for the parts of you that have served you because they showed up and they materialized for a reason. But now those parts of you that are no longer of service or necessary, you're allowed to surrender those and let those go. She's done a great job. She's also manifested and materialized this version of you in order for you to move forward. So you don't have to be afraid to shine. You don't have to be afraid to move forward. You don't have to be afraid of being you. God made you and you ain't no dirt, okay? And even if you were dirt, a little dirt don't hurt, but you're not dirt. You are amazing the way that you are. Open mouth, exhale, surrender, and let go. And just notice, where's your breath right now? Is it long and lengthy? Is it short and shallow? Did you even recognize that you're here and that your breath is here? Take a full breath in through your nose. Feel your belly, feel your chest, feel and fill your lungs. Punch your belly out. And perhaps as you continue to breathe in, put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Open mouth, exhale. Let go. Allow your hand to push your belly back into your rib cage. Just allow everything to kind of drop back in. Again, breathe in. Fill up your belly, fill up your chest, fill up your lungs. Hold that breath at the top. Open mouth, exhale, surrender, and let go. It is safe for me to receive right now. That is the mantra I'm hearing. Take a full breath in through your nose. Fill your belly, fill your chest, feel and fill your lungs. Breathe in. Hold that breath at the top. Open mouth, exhale, surrender, and let go. All right, God, Spirit, Universe, my mother, my benevolent ancestors, I all call on my benevolent ancestors in the highest version of Brittany Danielle Addison-Prescott to pull up and pull through. I call on the highest version of myself to not only walk me through this reading, I also call on my guardian angel, all my benevolent guides, all my benevolent ancestors. I call on Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Ariel, and also, Archangel Metatron to come through in this reading and help guide me in giving the reading on the soul's purpose. Open mouth, exhale, surrender, and let go. Spirit, thank you so much for bringing all of this together on this live. Please show me what I need to see for the highest version of myself. What is my soul here to do? Clear, concise messages for the highest good of us all. Only benevolent beings are allowed in this reading. Expansion. And to bring balance, confidence, and discipline. On your soul's worth and on your soul's purpose. What is my soul here to do? It's to teach expansion and to visualize life after trauma. Life after death. It's more than a piecemeal. It's more than a peace offering. It's to help people materialize off of the best of what God can do. It's about patience. Oh, this fucking temperance card. It's about patience. Balance. I just want to keep hearing balance and harmony in all things. And here to complete the mantra, the universe is reversing me to move me forward. I'm here to clear generational trauma and to do the best work. And operations. The best operations. I love it. All right, number 2. What lights me up and gives me energy? Clear, concise messages for the highest good of us all. Only benevolent beings. They're being funny. They're like, rest assured that your soul's here to be clean and clear and under control. Which is clean and clear and under control is one of those taglines from Clean and Clear, like for the Acne cleanser. And I actually do like washing my face. I do like having a nice little face routine. Please show me what I need to see for the highest good of Brittany Danielle Addison-Prescott. What lights me up and gives me energy? Making people happy, teaching people their boundaries, teaching people their way, teaching people how to strike balance and giving them truth. And then what also lights me up is grounding a foundational process in math and sciences and the arts. I like doing that. I like making arts and crafts out of simple everyday things in my real life when I have time. And I'm also here to help other people operate on a higher balance by striking balance between their everyday mundane life and it's like their personal and professional life. So whatever they're doing in their personal life, and make sure they enhance it so they can have a better professional life. and vice versa, helping people and have a better professional life so they can have a better personal life. And that's what I'm here to do, is I'm here to recognize the difference between the professional and the personal, and recognize that your personal skills are what enhances your professional skills, and there's really no difference. Because what you're here to do on this earth is to serve the less fortunate, and that skill is very important, because the less fortunate is not who deserves the less power. I don't know why that came up like that. It's almost like I'm here to help people preserve their spending. And spending isn't always money. It's about preserving your energy and finding a balance, and helping people have a system processing, a system thinking, and, you know, finding the truth in their power, because we have the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So that's the begin endings of all things. So the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords are one of my favorites, because the Ace of Swords is the first card in that series, and the King of Swords is the mastery of that series. So I'm here to help you master your soul's truth, your soul's value, your soul's anchoring. That's also what I am here to do, is to understand my magic, and to help you clear out the cobwebs, and help you understand your magic, and help you understand how to help it move forward through your narrative, and also through my narrative, because I also have some stories. Girl, some stories. And I'm also doing this little spread. I'm doing the spread the way I want to do it, so it's fine. Number 4. What strengths and gifts am I being called to share? Clear, concise messages for the highest good of us all. What strengths or gifts am I being called to share? I like how I got the Lover's card. Choices and matters of the heart. That is what I'm here to share. I'm here to teach people how to make choices and moves when it comes to matters of the heart, but it's about coming from a heart balance. And it's also about proper partnerships. So it's also about, like, not abandoning yourself in relationships and not abandoning yourself in material things. And to also not rush into things, and keep you out of danger of yourself. So number 4, what is currently blocking me from stepping into my true calling? Learning how to strike balance between the call of my soul and what's really going on out here in these real streets. It's like making a decision to move forward while constantly having to, like, live life and go through life's battles. That's what is kind of hindering a lot of people from moving forward, it looks like. It's the resistance of change, the resistance of changing the way we think and speak about things. And also changing and having a heart change, a posture, heart posture. What shift is needed to be seen? What shift is needed to get back on path is to believe in your power, believe in your worth. Believe that being slow is being slow. Go slow. What shift is needed to get back on path? Ooh. Focus on your dreams. Believe in your dreams. Okay. Believe in your Fort Worth. Celebrate. Gratitude. Knowing is half the battle. Moving forward is the other part. And then what does it look like to live and work? What does it look like to live and work in alignment with my purpose? What does it look like to live and work in alignment with my purpose? What does it look like to live? Harmony. Celebration. Community. knowing that it was worth it all, despite the depression. I keep getting the five of cups. Know that it was worth it all. And knowing that you were worth it all. And to move fast into your blessings, what does it look like? Fast blessings, fast, rapid approaching, fastness, greatness, peace, prosperity, and abundance. But knowing that you're covered. Knowing that it's safe to be seen and accepted for who you are, because when you share your story, you know who you are and whose you are. You never know who else you are. Who else is battling the same thing? You never know who else you are helping and you are supporting. So live your life, live your dreams. And remember that God gave you another dream to dream. All right? Take care.